Hola, estudiantes! Today we are going to be reviewing conjugating present tense ER verbs. This lesson is going to look pretty similar to your lesson from yesterday, but remember today we are focusing on verbs ending in ER. So, present tense ER verbs: comer, hacer, ver, deber, saber, creer, poner, and entender, just to name a few. Some of those verbs conjugate regularly, while a few have irregular conjugations. We are going to focus on reviewing how to conjugate regular present tense ER verbs in Spanish. Remember, you'll get into that irregular stuff in Spanish too. So, partes del infinitivos. Remember, comer would be an infinitive. It happens to mean to eat. Hopefully, you remembered that. There are two parts to an infinitive. There's the stem, and for comer, it is com. And then there is the ending, and for comer, that is er. So, since it is different than an ar verb, that must mean there is a different way to conjugate it. And that is true. So, how do you conjugate a verb in the present tense? When you conjugate a verb in the present tense, you drop the ending and add a new ending depending on whether the verb is an AR, ER, or IR verb. The new ending you choose also depends on the subject of the sentence. Remember, as we talked about yesterday and reviewed, there are 6 subject pronouns, los pronombres sujetos, and those are used to help you conjugate verbs in Spanish as well. So, pronombres sujetos, reviewing again: yo is I, tú is the informal you, él is he, ella is she, usted is the formal you, nosotros is we. We're going to skip vosotros, really, because it's only used in Spain. Ellos is they, all males, or it could be males and females. Ellas is they, only females, and ustedes is the you, plural, so you all, and it is formal. Let's listen to a song that is an oldie but a goodie. So you noticed in that video that the IR verb conjugations were also in there, but it never hurts to see those too. So let's talk about the verb comer. Comer means to eat. So if I wanted to say I eat, I would say yo como. If I wanted to say you, informal eat, it'd be tú comes. If I wanted to use él, ella, or usted, it'd be come. If I wanted to use nosotros, it'd be comemos. We're going to skip vosotros. Ellos, ellas, ustedes would be comen. So, o, es, hemos, en. Sí. So, the steps for conjugating verb in the present tense, these should look familiar to you. First, you need to figure out the subject of your sentence. And if it's not already a subject pronoun, you need to match it up to a subject pronoun. So, we're going to use Juan again, and comer con sus amigos. So, Juan is the subject. We know that that would match up to the subject pronoun él. So now we're going to think about the ending that matches with that type of verb that we have, either AR, ER, or IR. We know comer is an ER verb. So we are going to think, okay, for the L form and an ER verb, my ending is an E. So we're going to drop the ending for that ER verb that we have, comer, and we are going to add on our new ending. So we're going to go from comer, take out the ER, to com plus e, come. So for the sentence Juan comer con sus amigos, it would be Juan come con sus amigos. In 3 easy steps, you will be conjugating present tense verbs, whether they're AR, ER, or IR, like a pro. Always remember to double check the type of verb you have since the endings are different for AR, ER, and IR verbs. Buena suerte, mis estudiantes, with those verbos de ER.